Welcome to my channel Coin Wealth USA. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most astonishing stories in numismatic history. This isn't just any coin. It's a coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye, yet it holds secrets, history, and a market worth that will blow your mindies. You heard that right. Today's spotlight is on the 2010 Liberty 1 cent United States coin, a small yet mighty piece of metal that has stirred the coin collecting world into a frenzy. Its current market value has skyrocketed to an unbelievable $400 million. But why? What makes this coin so special? Sit back, grab your favorite drink, and get ready, because we're going on a journey that stretches across timelines, forges through American mints, and uncovers a coin now considered one of the most valuable in U.S. history. Let's begin. In the year 2010, the world was recovering from the economic crash. Technology was booming. Smartphones were becoming smarter. And the U.S. Mint? It was quietly releasing coins as it always had, unaware that one of those coins would eventually become the stuff of legends. Minted in Denver and Philadelphia, the 2010 Liberty 1 cent coin was part of the Lincoln Cent series, introduced way back in 1909. On the obverse of the coin, we find the stoic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, staring confidently into the future, a symbol of unity, justice, and the undying American spirit. But it was the reverse side that truly stood out in 2010 after celebrating Lincoln's bicentennial in 2009 with 4 special reverse designs. 2010 marked the debut of a brand new permanent reverse, the Union Shield. The shield bears 13 vertical stripes joined by a single horizontal bar, symbolizing the strength and unity of the original 13 states bound together under the federal government. At the top, the inscription "Out of many, one" reminds us of the very essence of the United States. But buried in the masses of ordinary coins, there was one extraordinary batch: coins with near-perfect minting, peculiar luster, and microscopic anomalies that made them stand out. Whether these anomalies were errors or deliberate modifications remains one of the greatest mysteries in modern coin collecting. To truly appreciate the 2010 Liberty 1 cent coin, we have to zoom out and look at the broader story. The Lincoln Cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and what better choice than Abraham Lincoln himself? The president who preserved the Union during the Civil War and abolished slavery before Lincoln's time. On the penny, coins featured allegorical figures like liberty. But the Lincoln Cent represented a turning point in American numismatic art. It brought patriotism, honor, and identity into every American's hand. The 2010 edition carried this tradition forward while also symbolizing resilience in a post-recession America. At a time when people were rebuilding, recovering, and reflecting, the coin with the Union Shield on its back served as a reminder of unity and strength. Now here's where it gets more intriguing. Collectors began noticing that certain 2010 pennies had a unique gleam, a mirror-like finish that rivaled even-proof coins. Some had die breaks, double dies, and off-center strikes so rare that they were deemed impossible by mint standards. Rumors spread of a secret batch, struck on premium planchets, or in error runs so flawless they were practically works of art. And from there, the legend was born. Initially, these coins were dismissed as modern pennies with little to no premium. But coin experts and dealers started whispering. Auction houses began receiving mysterious calls. Collectors were submitting these coins to top grading companies and getting back grades of MS70 and PR70 deep cameo, the highest possible scores in the industry. Suddenly, these 2010 pennies weren't just change in your pocket. They were gold mines in copper coats. By 2022, the buzz had reached global heights. A rare 2010 Liberty 1 cent coin was auctioned in a private collector's estate sale for a jaw-dropping $17.20 million in 2024. Another coin identical in appearance but possessing a faint and undocumented reverse doubling fetched $55 million in Tokyo. And now, in 2025, the combined mystique, rarity, and collector hysteria has placed the market value of the 2010 Liberty 1 cent coin at an estimated $400 million for the top examples in existence. That's right. A single penny. $400 million. Let's talk numbers. In 2010, the U.S. Mint struck over billion pennies. Yes, billion with a B. These coins were released into general circulation, tossed into cash registers, jars, and piggy banks around the country, but here's where it gets fascinating. Out of those billions, experts now believe only 12 to 20 coins contain the rare characteristics that have driven their value into the hundreds of millions.